Well, go ahead. When you find your seat, move the flesh away from the sit bones. Wiggle the toes. And just start to sink down into the soles of the feet. Placing the hands on the thighs. Hands can be either down or up, whatever works best for you. But close your eyes. As you close your eyes, go back to the soles of the feet. Think and imagine being in the earth. And you decide, would it be grass or dirt or sand, anything that's the earth, the actual surface of this planet we live on. And just kind of connect down to the earth. Feel it, imagine it. Make a connection to the earth. Make a connection to the soles of your feet. When you inhale, imagine pulling energy up from the earth into the soles of the feet. Just to the feet. And when you exhale, connect down. Maybe wiggle the toes, spread them a little bit. Even if you're wearing shoes, just really feel the toes. Each inhale, imagine the energy from the earth. Could be warmth, could be the texture of the sand or the grass. And connect back down. And after we've made that connection to the earth, let's move all the way up to our shoulders. And from here, go ahead and elevate your shoulders with your inhale. And when you exhale, let the shoulders descend. Feel a heaviness in the hands, and then go all the way back down to the soles of the feet and into the earth. Each inhale, elevate the shoulders. Exhale, release them. Remember, go all the way down to the soles of the feet. Connect to the earth. The inhales are allowing those shoulders. Maybe we can find an extra floor or two. Shoulders moving up towards the ears. Lengthen the inhale and then settle back down for the exhale. Now elevate the shoulders on your next inhale. Take a little pause and then lift the right shoulder up a little bit more. Roll it back, kind of turn a little bit to your right, and then drop that shoulder down. Then move over to your left shoulder, lift that up a little higher. Rotate that one, move a little bit to your left, and drop that one down. And settle back. Soles of the feet connected to the earth. Inhale, lift the shoulders, elevate them. Elevate the shoulders. See if you can roll them up a little higher. Rotate the left one back. Leave the right shoulder up as well. Move a little bit, open up that, and twist just a little bit to that left. And then go over to your right shoulder, lift that one up a little bit more, roll that shoulder back, and let's settle the shoulders down. This last one here, connect down to the earth. Elevate the shoulders up. And then roll them both back. And settle them both down. Return to the soles of the feet. And then move up to your sit bones, both the right and the left one. And let's drop down a little bit with your right sit bone, and then with your left sit bone. Right sit bone, left sit bone. Right sit bone, left sit bone. A little bit like pistons. Think about side to side. The next time you anchor down in your right sit bone, keep it down, and then your left. Let's take the tip of our tailbone, attach a gold thread to it, and drop it right down into the center of the earth. Feel that connection as you go down and really anchor down. So today we're really anchored down, obviously. Soles of the feet, both sit bones, and now that tailbone. As we breathe up, we're going to just breathe up and down through the length of the spine and start to use that visualization of a bright white electric light here. Inhaling up, move from the tailbone to the sacral bone, to the navel, to the solar plex, to the heart, to the throat, to the base of the nose, and imagine your spine as a straw, and now blow down through the straw with that bright white light through base of the nose, throat, heart, solar plex, navel, and sacral bone to the tip of the tail. Simple visualization, breathing up from the earth, sipping up through your straw of a spine. See, feel, and imagine that bright white light lifting upward. And then blow down through the straw today. So working a little bit more on anchoring today. And breathing up, it becomes a little bit more alive, a little bit more electric. And now let's go through each chakra and open them up. Inhale, bring that bright white light from the tip of the tailbone to the sacral bone. Pierce through the back of that, and then shine that light forward. And then back through the sacral bone. It's about 2 inches above your tailbone. And then bring that bright white light right up to the navel. Pierce through the back of the navel. And then shine that light forward. Pierce back through When you bring that bright white light, bring it right up to the solar plex. Pierce back through that area. And then through the front. Through the back again. Let's bring that light right up to the heart. Maybe it's getting brighter, more alive. Pierce through the back. Shine that light through the back, but then really bring it out through the front. It goes right through the back again. And up to the throat, bringing it right up. Open up that throat chakra there. And then pierce through the back. Let's open up through the front here. Pierce it back through the back of the throat. Bright white electric light there. Bring it right up to the base of the nose. Through the back. Through the front. Through the back. As we let this lift up, find a lightness, bring it up through the crown of the head, but may that lightness also like a light, kind of shining up. Go right down in through the spine, through each center quickly, and down into the earth. As bright and as light as you feel it up through the crown of the head, do that through the tailbone, down into the earth. Think about sunlight going into the earth and then breathing it up again. Think of it like the sun feeding through the spine, but let's feed the earth. Go down, down, in. How things start to grow. Using that energy into the earth. The last couple of breaths that way. The next time we exhale down into the earth, imagine bringing that light and that energy of maybe the seed starting to grow. It's still a seed down in the earth. And just bring it up to your sacral bone, to your center of creativity. Bring that light there. And just kind of pierce back and forth in that sacral bone. Think about this center of creativity. That which gives life. Life to our projects, life onto the earth. Tap into that specific area. Feel it grow, become alive, kind of vibrate a bit. And then drop back down into the earth, honoring our connection down. And pause. Wiggle the fingers a bit. Shake out the wrists. And let's come to a stand. Oh, that sun is so bright today here. Whoa, see? We're gonna be half in, half out. Okay, settle in to the soles of the feet. just like we were. We're going to go back to our original Cheeto exercise. Very, very simple, right and left with the fingertips, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. But plug into the earth and think mostly about coming to this sacral area, this area of creativity. Think about where your hip pointers are, and then just slightly down and in the back from there. And so forward and back from that area. Now, from here, let's flip-flop the arms a few times just to really get the fingertips as open and receptive. And when we're plugged into the earth here, spread the fingers and start with your right hand. Inhale, just bending the right elbow. Come up through the leg, through the fingertips. Fingertips may be ending right at that hip pointer, and then press the palm forward and out. And then come back and feed it down through that right leg, through the right fingertips. And left side. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then fingertips forward. And then right down through the leg, through the fingertips, and back to the right. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Receptive inhale. And down. Let's go over to the left. And back. And down. Back to the right. And there. And fingertips pulling back. And up. Left side. And back. And then down. Now, both. Inhaling up through the legs, through the fingertips. And then and back. And then down. And up. And back. And up. And back. Now let's go back. We'll do both hands, but step right leg. So now, coming up from the earth, step with your right foot and drop that tailbone, press out, fingertips forward. Let's feed down. Really connect. Inhale, left side. Then fingertips forward. Coming right back and again. Right side. Back. And down. Left side. And step. Back. Down. One more on each side. Now really plug into the earth with the feet and flip-flop those arms a few times. When we pause, again, hip pointers right there. Connect in that area. Now, if you wish, you have a project with creativity, something you're creating, place it between the palms here. Imagine that you're just starting to feed it energy. Feel the heat, feel that. And connect to this area. And when the palms move to about the body's width, close the eyes. Connect down from the infinite wisdom that is available to us. Connect up from the earth that we are connected to. Just be aware of this area. Now, your sacral area, the element of it is water. And so sometimes when I'm working with the energy in this area, I really think about that element of water, fluidity, and sometimes the elusiveness of it. So you'll have that moment of inspiration, that creativity, and then it's elusive. But you just connect back to it. Before we go back to just a real short meditation here, connect this creativity, this energy that you've built in the sacral area, and feed it down into the earth. Let it kind of germinate down. Know that it's growing roots. Lift open through the crown of the head. Imagine the sun pouring in. And when we come back to our seated position, plug your right foot into the earth. Feel that electrical charge, and then the left. Plug the right sit bone down into the earth. Feel that electrical charge. And both sides. Close the eyes. You still have that gold thread deep into the earth. Each inhale, reaching down to or starting at the center of the earth, and each inhale, pulling the energy up all the way through the crown of the head and back down, all the way down to the center of the earth. As you move into the earth, feel your connection to it. As you move up the spine today, just think of an openness. You know that moment where, in Minnesota we know this, it's been dark for days, and that sun suddenly breaks open, and how you are just drawn, it's like you open up to it, you're drawn to it. Let yourself feel that as you lift up through the spine, right up through the crown of the head. And then when we come back down, plug in. That real connection to the earth. One or two more breaths. And have that balance of being connected down to the earth, receptive and open to universal wisdom, to divine energy, and certainly to creative inspiration. And then drop your attention right between the hip pointers in the back of the body where the sacral bone is. Drop down into that place. And just like when we were moving the energy between the hands, especially if you could feel the water energy. Rest there. Feed it. Feed it from the earth. Feed it from divine energy. Most importantly, simply connect. Bring the palms to touch. Lower the chin just for a moment. Honor yourself for being here. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.